do some makeup looks in between doing chores, helping my mom out, doing the regular routine of every other person in the world. But then I thought I really want to do some makeup looks just because I just so rarely get a chance to delve into that aesthetic side of myself anymore. And I like to do it through makeup because makeup is so exceptional. So you can do whatever you want to do as a base. Feel free to experiment. I'm just doing a basic base so we can move on and get to what really matters, which is these beautiful shadows from KatVonD. We're going to be using Electric Warrior. We're going to be using Iggy, which is like a deep green. We're going to be using our bright white, which is called Thunderstruck. I think it's the coolest name ever. And Paranoid, because everyone gets a little paranoid, right? This kabuki brush needs to go. I keep getting like fuzz in my mouth. I'm using a regular white base with, let's do the MAC bronzer and kind of the highlighter set real quick so that we have kind of an idea of the lights and the darks in the face. Oh, actually, never mind. I just got this rainbow palette in. Let's use that since we're going all colorful. A couple of sweeps, just like that, and drag through. Gives you just a little bit of glitz. If you do this just right, it really hits the spot. I'm going to use the rest on my face as just a nice highlighter. Okay? Nice and fun and cute. Available on eBay. Sorry, Etsy. Oh my goodness. Let's do a nice black. Well, I'm not sure what we're going to do for the lip. So let's keep that a mystery for right now. My eye base is very important to me in this look because I want this look to stand out, especially for y'all. So give me 2 tips. NYX. When you really want something to stand out, do NYX. You can put a ton on. In this look, you actually kind of need to put a lot on. You can put it all over the place because you will be needing some nice oily base type stuff to work with. So, and yes, I am putting it underneath in globules. Okay. The other part of my haul, besides the rainbow thing that I like, is these. Really like these. They're from Tribal Style. Again, an Etsy thing. Alright, so let's get to work with our shadows. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in just a little bit more with my finger. Not a lot. You want it to stay nice and moist for application reasons. So in a way, if you dab it on, you can actually have a better application ratio. If you want to do eyebrows, you can. I'm going to kind of, let's do our eyebrows real quick because this look is very kind of brazen. So a good eyebrow with this will be good. I don't do a lot of eyebrow stuff, so, and actually I am taking a lip liner because I don't actually have my other eyebrow stuff with me right now. Once again, very disorganized because I just moved and I'm losing my light source from the sun. So there's another problem. So let's work a little faster in case it starts to rain. Welcome to Florida, the unpredictable Florida that it is. It rains and pours. A real quick way to do your eyebrows though is the Urban Decay Quick Brow. That makes sure they're evenly done. Let's go ahead and sweep the NYX base over the top of our eyes. And like I said, this is just going to perfect anything that might have gotten in the way or disturbed my application on my brows. I really like this stuff because it's very forgiving. It gives that nice line, very nice highlight if you want to put it underneath a little bit to the brow bone, creates a little bit of separation. Okay, instant change there. A little bit all over the place and a little bit here and on the mouth. Just a good corrector powder in general. Alright, so let's get started. Thunderstruck. Nice highlighter. Now you're going to want to put quite a bit of this on, as this is kind of a vibrant look. So nice pats all over the brows, just like that. Forgive me if my voice is a little quiet. Okay, pat, 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 pat. You can always blend it out, but you cannot always add more, especially if you get your brush into something else. I'm going to do kind of a fun turquoisey lip with this, I've decided, so I'm going to use these two. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started with our base. Our base is going to be Electric Warrior. I have a lot of time to actually mess around with this, so I'm going to go ahead and just take my time with this look, like that. Look at how green that is. I mean, it just instantly pops. It's so much fun. I find these to be the most vibrant shades. You just don't have to do a lot of work to get a lot of pop. Let's go ahead and have some fun with it and bring it underneath, since it is our base. Kind of give you that lizard look. Alright, and that would be the phone. You can blend it out a little bit, since it's kind of your base. Alright, now let's get started with a nice different tone color. Look at how bright that is. It gives me a nice boom look. Ba-ba-boom. Iggy. Iggy, and a nice smooth flat applicator that doubles as 2 in 1. I love this thing, and it's made by EcoTools, so you can go to Walmart, pick these up, really inexpensive. I am not one to spend a lot of money on makeup brushes, because they make so many good ones. We're just going to line the entire part of the eye. Look at how I'm using it as a liner. And once again, real bold if you can on this. Just take it all the way across. I'm going to do kind of a blended out look. And in order to blend, remember when you blend, a lot of this is going to go missing, so you have to kind of be a bit dramatic. Now go ahead and meet the corners on the sides with the tops here. Just kind of think of yourself as coloring it in. Go ahead and meet the corner at the top and then just color it in. Alright, and you can bring it up a little bit around the top, just like that. And then as you can see, that nice base is still glowing and giving you that real pop. I'm going to show you what goes really well with these shadows in a minute. Almost done, can you believe it? Alright, so that's our green on top of our green on top of our green. If you want to, go over a little bit more with our little lizard shadow. You can. Just to give it that little bit more pop that sometimes it needs. Because when you put dark shadows on, you sometimes have to counterbalance it with a nice light shadow. Alright, now my favorite is Paranoid. I love the name. I just love the whole mock-up of KatVonD. She just really nailed that wild side. It's like when you listen to a really good rock song or something and you just flip out. That is something I flip out to. Sometimes if I listen to the Runaways, I get this really awesome Cherry Bomb, for example. I feel like when I'm putting these shadows on, I'm listening to Cherry Bomb all of a sudden, and I feel my inner rocker come out. Once again, same brush. And look at that, how brilliant that is. I barely had to do anything to get that to stay on there. And once again, so sorry about the lighting. I've not quite worked out what I want to do with my lighting. It keeps changing. But at least I have the lighting for my Beardy tank. She's very interested in this color, by the way. Alright, so a little bit on the top, just to kind of electrify the top. And also, I just love this color. And a little bit in the creases to kind of bring that whole outline together of what you did previously. Just keep dabbing it. Okay, and like I said, this is a very electric, beautiful look. I'm wearing it again with the rainbow shadows. You might be able to see it in this light here. Right. Whew. Electric, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and just finish that up. And now, I wanted to use something a little special, so give me 1 second to find it. Because not only is the color exactly what I'm searching for in this, it's going to bring a whole look together. Found another thing I want to use. I am one of those that I do not remember from my videos, although I know I should. Not too dark, too dark. Alright, let's use this guy. It's our Scandalize. Okay, this is a very, very light turquoisey. That will just kind of bring this look into the center of your eye. Since it's a very unnatural look, I like to do the gummy parts of my eyes. Just like that. Boom. Once again, really electric, you know? And just take a very light blender to this, because you don't want to mess too much with the pigmentation. Okay, I don't need to blend that much. My skin seems to understand the shadows. I just want to make sure that it's kind of blended at the top. If you want to, you can take a little bit more of the light lizard green kind of look and brush it at the top like that. But I think we're good. I'm just going to traipse under the bottoms, get the rest of this kind of settled, and that's it. I'm going to use a nice blue, any kind of light lipstick will do, on, just for fun and for photos. Now this is very uneven. I'm just gonna and around. There we go. And of course, where would we be without our nice blue gloss? Alright. A couple of dabs of that, and then boom. You have this electric club look. You can go out, it's fun. You'll catch so many eyes, so much attention. And I'm not even done yet. Trooper by KatVonD. You can also use a black buster, but I find that the Trooper really does the trick. Go ahead and line the eyes at the top, give them a little bit of a pop. I'm going to use a little bit of liquid liner over this, just because I need it to pop a little bit more. And also I have a ton of shadow on, so sometimes Trooper doesn't always want to layer over shadows, so that's when you bring in your liquid. This is a really good base. Now felt tip liquid, I'm just going to use some Rimmel. Alright. I definitely use the Trooper first, because liquid, as we all know, tends to get everywhere, and the Trooper not only help you line this better and find your way around. If you are not a liquid liner junkie like me, and you like felt tip liners, this is for you. I will show you what this is exactly in just a second. This stuff's great. It's called the Exaggerated Eyeliner by Rimmel. Keep that for clubbing, because it will really help you. Alright, and now Manga, because I want to explode these lashes. Alright? Just really make them pop. Pop, pop, pop. And again, I am so sorry about the lighting, but, you know, at least you have a basic tutorial, something to follow if you ever want to do something like this. Ever want to really, oops, I just got it all over myself. Alright, time for some corrective measures here. Oh boy. I feel like I'm melting today. I think it's because I'm really tired. So I'm gonna, before I mess this look up even more, I'd love to take a photo of this and post it on Instagram. If you do spill your liner, just try to pick up as much as you can with a brush. I don't think I spilled any over here. It's just over here. Ah! No, it's an emergency. Take a felt tip brush. I dust it again. That picked up most of it. And then go through with whatever brush you have that you did that color with, and just go back over it real quick. And you should be able to fix the the little plot holes, little problems there. Let's go back over it with our beautiful, beautiful light turquoisey. Look at that. Fixed. Boom. Mascara is a hazard. You've got to keep your cool with it. Alright, let's use a little bit of fixative. I didn't use this first. Use it because it tones your makeup look. Whew, I will tell you that stuff is bright. Okay, so let me go ahead and, oh, I got an itch. Alright, let me go ahead and zone in this real quick. With some light. You can see what I did. That's my mother. Alright, I'm going to take some shots of this and post it online so you guys can get to this as soon as you want to. Say hi to my lizard. She has been watching very closely everything I've been doing. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Shine your brightest. And I'll see you next time. Bye.